There's something about this Summit of the Future that took place in New York the other day that just rubs me the wrong way. I mean, they touched upon sustainable development and financing for development, and I've already tried to open up people's eyes as to what kind of development is coming, but it seems to be that nobody is listening or thinking that it can be realistic. And all I'm going to ask you in this video is to go look into smart cities and where they're going to specifically be built at. And then I want you to go watch a show that's called Twisted Metal, okay? And then come back to me and tell me if there's any similarities. I'm just saying, think outside the box, especially when you see shit like this. They touch upon science, technology, and innovation, and digital cooperation. But this, though, most importantly, transforming global governance and international peace and security. Definitely not a one world you know what. But hey, who am I to tell you to use common sense, right? Just a guy that knows exactly what's on the way. And if you really want to know what's coming, then I highly encourage you to go subscribe to me, okay? And I know what it sounds like, but do know it's only $2.99, right? And I'm going to be speaking upon some very serious shit, okay? Because it's all privatized content, right? It can't be issued an actual violation. It cannot violate community guidelines. Unless you just so happen to have a snake in the grass, but I'm pretty sure that I've weeded them out at this point. But this one though, right? Agreement to strengthen international frameworks that govern outer space, including a clear commitment to prevent an arms race in outer space and the need to ensure all countries can benefit from the safe and sustainable exploration of outer space. Oh, but we don't want to talk about what happened in Maui, right? See, I've already done videos upon what really happened in Maui, okay? And I'm sure it's pretty obvious at this point, but if it's not, then I highly implore you to go look into the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory in Antarctica. And then look into their research with neutrinos. And if anybody wants, I'll do a video upon what neutrinos can really be used for. But I just want you to think about this one specific part, okay? CERN, yes, CERN does scientific research at the Ice Cube Neutrino Observatory. And that in itself should really tell you enough. But this right here is one of the most important parts of this pack that everybody needs to be focusing on. First of all, I want you to think about this, right? The founder of the WEF, right? The World Economic Forum, I'm sure you're aware of it. Mr. Klaus Schwab has announced that he's stepping down by 2025. You know, the same World Economic Forum, right? That drew up the Great Reset Initiative Economic Recovery Plan? The Great Reset Initiative. You know, the same exact World Economic Forum that just so happens to have shit like this on their website? The workforce is automating faster than expected, displacing 85 million jobs in the next 5 years, and the robot revolution will create 97 million new jobs, but communities most at risk from disruption will need support from businesses and governments? And at the heart of this compact, right, is a commitment to design, use, and govern technology for the benefit of all? And to govern artificial intelligence with a roadmap that includes an international scientific panel and a global policy dialogue on AI? Oh yeah, it all starts to make sense eventually. Has anybody actually seen the show The 100? That's a really good show, man, especially when you just so happen to look into who the writers were and where their writers just so happen to be from. It's always the same fucking place. But I really don't think people are seeing the bigger picture here. Do you know how many big